Let's learn about verbs. We have already learned that verbs are doing words. They show some action happening. These verbs are called main or concrete verbs. Let us look at some examples from the story. They run away as fast as they can. In this sentence, run is the main verb. Later in the morning, Thad walks to the big tree. Jojo, Tota and Gul are shivering in fright. The verbs in these sentences are walks and are shivering. All these verbs show someone doing something. Some verbs tell us about actions performed by speaking. Here are some examples. Gul informs Thad about the monster. They ask him to go back to the forest with them. They say they will show it to him. In these sentences, the spoken actions are inform, ask, and say. In the forest, they tell Thad where the monster is hiding. In this sentence, the spoken action is tell. All the spoken action words are doing words expressing actions of speech. There are also verbs that show mental actions. These actions are performed in our minds. Let us look at some examples. Thad thinks he knows who the monster is. He likes being right, so he calls out to it. Here the verbs are thinks and likes. These actions are done in our minds. We do them by thinking or feeling. The last type of verbs is sometimes called linking verbs. These verbs do not show any action. They tell us about what things are and what they have. Let us try and understand this using some examples. Now the monster becomes something else. In this sentence, the verb is becomes. It does not show any action. Instead, it tells us something about the monster. It links monster to something else. We could also say the sentence as, now the monster is something else. Let us try another example. It is really Balu. In this sentence also, we see that the verb is the linking verb is. Is does not show any action. It links it to Balu. Let us look at some common linking verbs and how they are used in sentences. Is. She is a good singer. Am. I am happy. Are. They are funny. Was. I was late reaching home. Were. All of you were playing outside after dark. Have. I have an apple. Has. He has fever today. Had. We had forgotten to turn off the fan. Appear. The dog appears hurt. Remain. I remain at home most of the day. Stay. They stay with their uncle when their parents are away. Seem. He seems cold. Become. You have to play well to become a member of the team.